Alright, Mafioso, buckle up again, because we're going to be playing Deion Sanders in the University of Colorado in today's episode. But first, I'll be quickly speeding through some of the recruiting that I've been doing for UNLV for the 2025 season, as well as kind of showing you my schedule moving forward, just in case you missed that in our first video. So take off those mirrored, reflective Deion shades and put on your blacked out sunglasses, because it's Coach Don and the Mafioso's time to steal the recruits, but more importantly, it's Coach Don's time to steal the win from Mr. Primetime himself. If we could try and hit over 25.5 mud-ons, otherwise known as likes on this channel, then it would be greatly appreciated. If you haven't checked out our last video, make sure to pause this video right now and watch that over on my YouTube or TikTok first. A short reminder to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss my daily uploads. We started out on some BS against number 21 Mississippi State, but we have the strength of schedule to bounce back. Let me remind you, this isn't your Nona's channel. This is Coach Don, where the stakes are high and the blood pressure is most definitely higher. Alright, so I'll be joining you live for the rest of this, as I normally do on this channel. I just find this is the best way to do YouTube, considering I already do Twitch, live, and I try and do commentary to the best of my ability, but it's pretty hard when you're losing your mind at this game. And again, a reminder, we're playing on Heisman difficulty. There is more cheese on Heisman difficulty than I have seen in all Madden, than I have seen in any single legendary in FIFA, any game possible. I've seen more cheese in this from Heisman, as we'll get into some of the gameplay now, and we're finally able to take on Deion Sanders and the University of Colorado at home. We're able to play in Las Vegas, so that's always fun. That should give us the edge today, right, that we need, and we'll be on our way on the kickoff. So I decided not to return that. I usually don't return it unless it's totally out of the end zone, so I'm really pissed off. And this is kind of our star running back here, Courtney Reese, 11-yard rush. That was a solid little attempt by him, and we give it right back to him. Get another 8-yard rush to really start the game out strong on the first drive of the game. Right here, we run the triple option and hit it out to Ziel Griffin. And, he's got space. And he hits us with a touchdown, dives for the corner of the pylon. What an outstanding run. 50-yard run. I'm hyped up. The Rebel fans are hyped up. We're upsetting a 2-0 Colorado team currently. And there's Deion's son, Shooter. Just wanted to show, how they have the current rosters, really. We get a nice little 4-yard loss there to start out the game. We really want to, deliver some pressure early on Deion and Colorado, but, we can't be hit with the play action like this right here. As the fellow Paisan himself, Louis Passarillo. Louis, he got us again on this one from what I remember. Back-to-back 10-plus yard receptions, back-to-back first downs for Colorado. And here's Schroeder with a nice little flip out to Jimmy Horn Jr., and this guy takes it all the way to the house. Just no one's catching him. Another 41-yard touchdown run in this game. Ironically, I think it was the same play, but flipped. I think it was a triple option. As Deion, slaps his player's ass. A little sauce there. And there's Reese. Reese gets us a 5-yard run. We're on a 4th and 1, 4th and short, but Riverboat Don. We gotta go for it. We're in Las Vegas. We got to gamble on everything here, right? That's the kind of fans we have. And I do apologize for not being able to get some of my Twitch followers that pop up during the stream, but this is all done live, so I'm doing this at the best of my ability. So we're back to the triple option. We hand it off to, I think that's Jordan Jakes. I think that's what his name is. Something like that. He's got 2 first names we talked about in the last video. And we see Reese on the little angle route, and of course Riverboat Don needs to go for it, and he fails there, right? Not a smart call by the coach, but we had the opportunity to get 6, and we definitely needed 6 against a team that can score a lot of touchdowns. It's got a high-powered offense, but the free safety, I think that's Tyson player, the free safety, and we almost had a pick 6 there from Ricky Johnson. That was a nice little jump from the corner there. I think he might be our best corner. That's what I'm slowly figuring out by watching a lot of these videos back, because you don't really notice it in the moment, especially on defense. You're just thankful to get the tackles. Zial Griffin gets a nice little triple option 10-yard gain, and we hit him again. Unfortunately, fumbles here, and Shiloh picks it up. Deion's other son, who plays on the defense. But a big hit from the safety, 43 on Colorado, and Shiloh picks it up. Then there's Deion's other son getting in some space. Can't let the primetime babies get in space. We lay out the running back there. So, defense has a chance here. We're going to send the blitz, send a little cornerback blitz, and they hit us right off the gut. So 3rd down, we have an opportunity to get off the field, and he hits an incredible pass. Just off-balanced, and the wide receiver somehow rolls down through the 1st down marker. Again, we start off strong with a 4-yard loss on the defense. Again, another 4-yard loss, so we're hitting a 3rd and long here. And we see how our defense could possibly get off the field here, and they allow a 7-yard reception, which I'm not too mad about, because I'm assuming that this kicker could probably hit from further back. As you could tell by his leg strength here, he probably would have, even from where they were, if that was an incomplete pass. As we see ECU up 3 points against number 4 UNC and Drake May. We hit Jakes again, Jordan Jakes, yep. We're just trying to get it upfield. We're not able to run the ball. It looks like they're stuffing the run, so we're throwing it on every down here. And we find the backup running back, Javon Wilson, on a nice little halfback angle. And we go to Reese on a nice little screen so we could get the 1st down on a 3rd and 8. Solid little game there. So we got a drive coming together here. The backup running back dives and fumbles it right into the hands of the defense. Again, this is the Heisman difficulty I'm talking about. Anyone who you see dive and stuff and they don't fumble, I meant to slide there. They're not playing on Heisman difficulty. That's just a telltale sign that your YouTuber might be faking it. So we don't fake it over here on Coach Don. We actually struggle, because what's the fun of faking it? The fun is the struggle in this game, and the recruiting, and getting your guys, right? Building the type of team that you want. As Courtney Reese gets in for 6, and we are up 4 points on this Colorado team at home with 13 seconds left in the half. And let's see if the same thing happens like in our last game where we gave up 3 with 1 second, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So we take this into the half, up 4. Really proud of my guys. Really pleased with the way that this game has been going. I could do with less turnovers, but what are you going to do? As we're kicking it off to start the 2nd half. Again, it's going to be no return from Colorado as they take over. And here comes the defense. They're having a solid day. Solid day on defense. I'm really happy with this defense thus far. We're playing tough teams, and they seem to bode well. Again, we're gonna be sending some pressure here in the zone blitz, and they just hit us right under the middle there. Big hit, holds on to it. I mean, we're doing well tackle-wise. It's just coverage. We're lacking speed at the cornerback position, and luckily Shodair sails that out of bounds. We got lucky there, though. He was wide open along the sideline. Look at that look. I even know it. Right in the bottom right. I know it. I got lucky there. And we just let that roll into the end zone and take over. 234 yards from the offense today. So we're going to keep it on the ground because we're in control of this game. Do not want to see it collapse. Courtney Reese, a nice little 11-yard run. Run the triple option. Ziel Griffin again. Big gain. Big gain on the outside. Almost scored a touchdown there, which would have been his second of the game. And then Reese puts the juke moves on past the first down marker, gets like a 14-yard gain. And we got Dougie Brooms getting the first down there, legging it out. Again, Doug taking it for himself. We find ourselves in a third down. We're going to run the option here. And Doug, he gets his block, but he runs right into number 22. That's a user error. I don't blame that on Doug, but there's Reese, and he gets stuffed on, we were 2 for 3 on fourth downs today, and I just figured I could go for it. But here we go. We're applying the pressure. They're inside of their own 5, and if we get the block, or get around the block and almost get the safety, but there he is, Horn on the outside from Sanders. Just the arm strength is crazy from him, and I don't know how Jonathan Baldwin didn't pick off this pass right here. That could have been the end of the game. We would have picked it off and possibly gotten some momentum for this defense, but doesn't matter because Dion, for some reason, goes for it on that fourth down. Fake punt. Fake punt's one of the worst plays in the game. And, Coach Don says, nah, I want to see what you could do with it. I'm going to give it right back to you. Third turnover of the day. We had 3 interceptions on our last one. It's not looking good for Dougie Brooms. He's not proving himself to be a good passer. It looks like, I think he's about like a 90 overall here, and I think just like the hype has gotten to his head. He's the guy there. There's no one else really challenging his position. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have to make a locker room decision soon and take out Dougie Brooms. We're applying some pressure to Shodera there, and of course he gets it right there on the 1-yard line, maybe the half-inch yard line. And what else can they do but just punch it in here, right? Nice little touchdown. What? Fumble, Jimmy Horn, another touchdown. I've never seen that happen, but it did, and it fell right back to them. Unfortunately, no one could have kicked it out of the end zone for me because that would have been a nice little touchback. As we see Auburn upsets that Mississippi State team that we lost to last week by 2. And Reese, a nice little 12-yard gain. I know we're down here, but, I do want to choose some clock down because, again, this is a very good offense we're playing as Dion blitzes, and we hit Reese under the middle of the field. Beautiful route by Reese. He's proving himself to be a good receiver, just as he is a good running back. And Seneca McKee makes a phenomenal catch there. Dougie Brooms actually makes one of his more impressive throws that I've seen thus far in this series, as we try and hit Reese deep, and he's in triple coverage, and that's kind of my fault. I just shouldn't be throwing that pass, but there was no one else. Send the blitz with Tyson Player. Shodera gets the first. Hankerson, it looks like we get a stop on the next drive. Nothing really happens. They're punting back to us. 35 seconds left, so it looks like we're going to be able to get a chance to win this ball game, right? No. My receivers are possibly the slowest individuals. My quarterback is inept. He's got 67 speed. He's supposed to be a good thrower. That should have been a good pass. That's on him. That's a terrible throw. And Dougie Broomfield finds himself on a 3rd and 10. Again, just easy throws down the middle that we should be able to make, especially when there's not a linebacker sitting there in the middle, and that one was my fault. That was a bad throw. Out of all 4 of them, that one was my fault. But the other 3, I think he should have been able to hit a pass as we fall to Deion Sanders' Colorado team, 17-14. Another heartbreaker, guys. First game we lost by 2. Second game lost by 3. But, we still don't have all of our guys. We're going to get our recruiting class in next year. So I'm honestly not too worried. Just another reminder, please like and subscribe. I really do appreciate the feedback and comments. So, if you have any ideas for this series, if you want to partake in this series, please join me on stream over on Twitch. I'm also going to be streaming on YouTube as well. So if you subscribe to me on YouTube, also subscribe to me on Twitch just in case we have any issues. I just want to have it up and running on both platforms because, more platforms, the better. Take care, everyone.